Hi everyone, thinking about you today. One of the highlights of my morning so far is that I actually broke out the scooter and scootered down to Pearl Street today, which reminds me of this wonderful thing about Nepal and in Kathmandu. This video that you are watching right now is a time lapse of our trip from the airport to the first bed and breakfast where we stayed in Nepal and Kathmandu. And one of the things that I instantly saw and recognized that's so beautiful about Kathmandu is that there are way more motorcycles than there are cars on the road. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of motorcycles in some cases. And I wrote to Amy when we were there, we need to come here just so I can be in scooter and motorcycle heaven. This was a really delightful thing. But I want you to know I've been praying for you this morning, and as this video still unfolds, we'll continue to be praying for you for all the buzz or the lack of buzz that's happening in your life right now. And I think one of the things that's really great about this is we might have the time to connect with the Lord and develop some new practices because we're going to have the time in a way that we normally don't have the time for. So sometimes in my own prayer life, I find myself stuck in a rut, and I say the same things over and over and over again, and maybe it's that way with you too. So maybe I could encourage you over this next couple of days to maybe open up the book of Psalms, or even one of the opening parts of one of Paul's letters, or really anything, and allow the scriptures to shape your prayers. So read a verse or two and then pray whatever comes to mind, whatever the Spirit brings before you, to pray for that. Maybe it's to simply worship the Lord and adore Him. It might be to pray for someone you haven't thought of for a long time. And then when you find your mind wandering, simply go to the next verse and see what else the Lord brings before you. I might start simply with Psalm 1, where there's this promise that we are like a tree planted by a stream when we find ourselves in the Lord and we meditate on His Word. So friends, we're going to continue to try to reach out to you, give you all sorts of thoughts and resources. We might actually ask you to send us some things as well in the days to come, just so we can still feel connected to one another. So I love you. I realize this entire video with the shadow my eyes, I look like a raccoon, and I'm just gonna have to live with that, just like you're gonna have to live with social distancing. We all have to live with that. So much love for you all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.